Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are going to watch Andrew Tate's speech together. The title of the speech is survival mode. So in this video Andrew Tate will explain how the world has ended on 2021 and everyone is living on survival mode, everyone is scamming other people, and what are the ways to make more money. And he also explained how the elite people and big companies make money. So this is very interesting video. I hope you enjoy your video. So let's start without any wasting time.
Let me tell you all a secret. It's something you've felt for a very long time. But I'm going to tell you something which you intrinsically know to be true, even though it's going to break your heart. Life as we know it ended in 2021. The idea that your parents love you and you grow up in a house and you go to school and you learn things that matter and then you graduate and you get a job and you save your money and you buy a house and then you have your own little family with a girl who's not a complete fucking slut. All of that ended in 2021. We are now in survival mode. All of us are like cockroaches after the nuclear bombs have hit in the remnants of once beautiful cities. Ask yourself, who is genuinely thriving in the world today who isn't even selling pussy, because that's all girls are doing, selling pussy, or stealing? Who is thriving in the world today who isn't scamming or selling pussy? Name someone, and you can't. Because the middle of the economy has been hollowed out to the point that everybody is just struggling to pay the bills. Because the largest companies in the world don't actually sell anything. This is what a lot of you at home don't understand. The largest companies on the planet don't sell anything. What they do is they lobby politicians and force the politicians to print endless money to give them contracts which increase their stock price so the CEO can borrow against that, which prints more money, which increases the GDP so he can buy a yacht while you sit there paying taxes like a fucking retard. And all the people in the middle, the real economy of taxpayers who do things, is gone. Who do you know who owns a successful restaurant or a successful store or a successful gym? Like a normal business. Oh, that's right, nobody. You work for Goy Corp. Or you somehow managed to drag in some dollars online and try and run away from the implosion. But I've noticed something. I'm here in Hong Kong right now. Beautiful city. I was talking to this girl. Funnily enough, she was Chinese. And she was saying, it's really hard to make money here. The cost of living is out of control in comparison to the wages. And I said, you know what? I have heard that in New York, Dubai, LA, Miami, Bucharest, London, every city in the world. The economy is basically collapsing. Life as we know it is over. It is now strict, straight survival mode. And in survival mode, what happens is that the ultra competent get filthy rich and the average man ends up completely broke. I will, of course, make more money than ever before because survival mode means all the guardrails are removed. It's basically saying, do anything it takes to win. Lie, cheat, steal, whatever. Who cares? You need to win. It's survival mode. Many countries have been operating this way for a long time. They're known as third world shitholes. And the first world is soon to become a third world shithole too.
Sorry for interrupting you or disturbing you between the video. If you don't want to listen to my perspective and my thoughts on this video, you can skip 3 to 5 minutes and watch Andrew Tate's speech peacefully. So, as we know, first he talked about the life has ended in 2021 after COVID. And I think he was talking about the world has changed, how he works. So before 2021 the world worked differently, but now everything has been changed. And then he talked about something like how elites make money, how big companies make money. And I realized he knows something that I don't know, or we both don't know. Yes, I'm talking to you. And we have to know, in order to make more money, we have to know what he knows. And the other thing he talked about is Bitcoin. Like there are a lot of people, I have seen so many people who said, oh, look at that guy that bought Bitcoin in past 2011 when Bitcoin was only $11, when Bitcoin was only $2 to $3. And they said he was very lucky, you were very lucky. But the thing they can't understand is he take action. What if Bitcoin didn't rise? What if Bitcoin was a scam? Then they said, you are the unluckiest one, you put your $100 into Bitcoin and lose in a scam. So if you take risk, if you take action, and if you take risk, it's 50% chances you will win, it's 50% chances you will lose. So before winning, you will lose hundreds of time. But if you win once, nobody say about, like, you work so hard, you lose more than 100 of time, and then you win. They only sees you winning, they only saw you winning. And that's the half lesson of the video. And I will give my perspective and give my thoughts at the end of the video.
Because the rule of law clearly is made up, the media is clearly a lie, the educational system is garbage, there is no middle class, the largest companies in the world are stealing all your money, the people at the bottom of the socioeconomic ladder are also stealing all of your money because they don't work. It's all a big fucking Ponzi and famoose. And you're the dipshit in the middle. So unfortunately for anybody with a semblance of ambition, you now need to understand that only brilliance, true brilliance, can save you. And one of the greatest things about being brilliant is that it actually has nothing to do with your IQ. And it actually has nothing to do with your genetic makeup. Nearly anybody on the planet can be brilliant. It is very easy to do. Let me give you a life hack. How to be brilliant. Let me explain it to you. If you do instantly what others do eventually, you're a brilliant person. You're a visionary. You're a genius. He got into Bitcoin early. Oh, he knew. He saw what we couldn't see. No, he got into Bitcoin and about 55 other bullshit things which turned out to be junk. But you can lose 55 times if you win once. That's how the world works. You can lose over and over and over again. If you win in the end, you're still a winner. No one talks about the billionaires' failed companies. He's a billionaire. So the person who bought Bitcoin wasn't a visionary. He just bought loads of shit. He probably also bought a fucking hooker. Who gives a fuck? He's not visionary. He didn't see that she was going to be some brilliant mother of his kids. He didn't see pretty fucking woman. No, he just bought shit. That's how the world works. So if you do instantly what others do eventually, you are seen as brilliant. Let me tell you something. The global economies all around the world are collapsing. You cannot start a store, you cannot start a gym, you cannot start a restaurant, you cannot get a job, you can't learn anything in traditional education that is going to matter, you can't even find change on the floor anymore. We used to be so rich that you go outside and find quarters on the floor. Now you won't see a single one because they're needed by everybody. Everyone's going broke. The only people who are making money are those who are stealing and those who manage to make money online. If you understand the trajectory we are on, you understand that the only way to make money from now into the future is online. It's the only way to do it. So the faster you act, the more brilliant you are, because everybody is eventually going to be doing the same thing. There is a place where you can learn how to make money in 12 different ways online. We will teach you exactly how to do it for only $100 a month. If you know you're going to eventually join, why are you delaying? What are you waiting for? Why are you diminishing your own brilliance? Why are you delaying the inevitable when you know it is your only chance to escape the matrix? Why are you allowing people to get ahead of you who are perhaps less genetically gifted than you, who have a lower IQ than you? You're still giving them an advantage over you because you will not take action. The world is headed in one direction. It is very, very clear that we're about to hit a brick wall. And if you want to put on your seatbelt, your seatbelt of money. You need to learn how to make money online. And if you can find somewhere else on the entire internet which will teach you how to make money in 12 different ways for only $100 a month, I strongly recommend you join. But as far as I understand, and trust me, I understand very well, there is one place on the planet which will teach you how to do exactly that, and it is called the real world.
Thank you for watching this video, and this video is end, but here I'm giving my perspective on this video. So he said life has ended. I already talked about life ended in 2021 and the world has changed now. Everyone is living on survival mode, but I also talk about that he knows something we don't know. We already talk about it, and we were talking about Bitcoin. Like back in 2011, some people buy Bitcoin, but some people buy other currencies also. Like in 2020, in COVID times, some people buy that currency, and some people lose, some people win. So it's a 50-50 game. If you take action, if you take risk, you will at the border. Either you win, either you lose. It's a 50-50 chances. So if you lose, people will say you are the unluckiest one. If and you don't work hard for it. And if you win, people say you are the luckiest one. So if you want to win, take actions, take risks. No matter you win, you lose, just try and take action. The other thing he talk about, if you try and take a risk, you will lose hundreds and hundreds of times, but at the end of the day you will win. And people only talk about winners, people don't talk about losers. Or if I lose hundreds times and I try one more time, it's my 101 try, and I will win at 101 try. People only remember my winning try. People only say he try and he wins. People don't saw those past nights. People don't talk about those sleepless nights. They only talk about winning. So if you don't win, nobody talk about how hard you try. And the other thing he talk about is to take the other thing he talk about is take action instantly. What that means? So we have to take action. Without action, nothing is possible. So we have to take action. Maybe we win, maybe or lose. It's not our job to think about it. Our job is to try and take action. Winning and losing is not our job. Our job is to try. It's like work. This is the winning. So let me give you example. This is a winning, and we try, we work. This is winning. At the end of the day, we will win. Look, 4, 1, 2, 4, 5, 4. So I try 4 times and then I win. So if you try, take action, you will lose, but you should not lose hope. At the end of the day, we gonna win. You and I, we gonna make a bunch of money and we gonna win. And at the end of the video, he talk about his online university, the real world, and he says, you can, in this world, in this AI generation world, you can pull a lot of money, you can make a lot of money through online, by online. So I have seen so many people making online money, and it's the easiest way. Not easy. You can suppose you try and you will lose hundreds and hundreds of times, but if you win after losing hundreds of times, you will win. And if you win, it's so easy to make money online. If you make your $1,000 online, it's so easy to make 2,000. And if you make your $10,000, it's easy to make $50,000. So it's a easy game after you start winning. Before start winning, it's so hard to make money online. Thank you for watching this video. This is the end of the video, and I hope you and I win at the end of the day, and we will, and believe in yourself. I believe in you. You will get everything you want. You deserve the cars, you deserve the yachts, you deserve everything. You deserve a good physique, if only and only if you try hard. Thank you for watching this video. I hope we will get successful together.